Hello, my name's Rick, and this here is my Eurorack Modular system. Just wanted to talk about it real quick. I've spent quite a bit of time researching, collecting modules, swapping out modules, trading modules, kind of in a quest for a system that I can do live in the moment improvisational music with. I didn't come up with this idea, myself. Obviously, there's a lot of other people out there, on the internet in modular land doing this kind of stuff. I saw a video by a guy called Steevio, and blew my mind. He's got like a wall of modular where he does this stuff, and I saw a video from a guy called Mylarmelodies, who's using a much smaller system but doing some of the same things. And from that moment on, I've been kind of on a quest to be able to do something similar myself. And I've come up with this system here. It's kind of based on the same concepts as those two guys, but it's a little bit different. So maybe I'll just talk about it for a minute. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't spend time recording myself talking about synthesizers. So I'm just going to do my best here. Let me just get a little background noise going on. So the intention of the system is to be able to turn it on and have it spit out techno, industrial techno, industrial, trash can club type, music. Now, obviously, it can do different things too, but this is what I'm doing with it right now. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna try and come up with a creative patch every time. I'm trying to find a way to patch it, leave it patched, and then just be able to play it. The heart of the system right here, it's basically made up of modules from WMD and noise engineering. I got my clocking from noise engineering. I got my percussion stuff being sequenced by the Numeric Repetitor. And melodic stuff is with the Arpitecht. Now, the Arpitecht, it only spits out one channel of gate and one channel of volt per octave pitch. So I've got the pitch. I've got two modules that require pitch, right? The Basimilus Iteriras alter from noise engineering, which you're hearing now, and the Manus Iteriras from noise engineering. They're similar modules in architecture, only the Manus is like the Basimilus on crack. You can hear the Basimilus now. I'll bring in the Manus. And now what's happening here is, like I said, they're both taking volt per octave pitch from the Arpitecht and gate. Now, the gate pattern on the Manus is different than the gate pattern on the Basimilus, and that's made possible with this module right here from noise engineering called the Integra Funkitus, which is a genius module. I can chuck my gate from the Arpitecht in the channel 1 here, and it makes 4 copies. But now the 4 copies I can manipulate with these 4 knobs right here. So as you can hear, I've got 2 distinct gate patterns coming off of this one gate. Other thing I have down here is this Korg SQ1, which I have plugged into the transpose input. And transpose the entire patch with a button press, which is cool. other types of changes I can make. You know, I can, with a few knob turns, I can change the rhythm of the pattern if I want. As you can see, and I can add notes. Obviously not the smoothest of transitions there, but this is just for example purposes. The kick that you're hearing, it's Crater from WMD, and then I can bring in a clap. Couple tip-top modules here. Classic 909 rim. And you got your hats. And all this can all be changed, as you can hear, you know, various fills. That's being achieved. I've got an LFO coming from this Afterlater Audio oscillator. It's just going into the prime input on the Numeric Repetitor, and it's just kind of doing its thing now. Bring it back to 4x4. And then the other thing I have is I've got this sample drum from Erica Synths, and what it's doing is it's taking gate from the Arpitecht as well, but it's being, you know, molted off of this Integra Funkitus. Just get rid of the Manus. I'll bring in my vocal chops. And they transpose as well. Being as everything's kind of sharing, like I said, the same, you know, volt per octave, everything gets transposed and changed at the same time with a press of a button, which is cool. And then I've got modulation coming here off of the Mimetic Digitalis. The Manus there really screams. Let's bring the kick back. I'm currently not using stages or veils for mutable instruments. The reason I have these in there is because I do have the Arpitecht expander, which will give me chords. They're kind of just waiting on acid rain technology chainsaw. That's a polyphonic oscillator that's going to be chucked up here when I get it. So from left to right, I've got two oscillators from Afterlater Audio. They're kind of leftovers from my generative ambient rack, acting as LFOs. I got the Basimilus, I got the Manus, sample drum. These are my main voices here. Modulation being taken care of by the Mimetic Digitalis. I got WMD Crater for the kick, Fracture for the clap, Hats 909, Rim 909. I got the Chronoblob right here, which is a great delay, tempo synced delay, ping pong. And then just for a little bit of space, I got the Zverb down here at the end. Ripples for my filter, if I ever want it. And then I've got this mixer down here that my friend Mangu Diaz made for me. It's called a Tesseract. This is a great mixer. 8 channels. 2 Synths panning, and it's got a Q. It's got a Q input, so if I want to cue something up and bring it in, I can do that, and it'll just play in the headphones and not out over the monitors if I was ever doing a live set. This mixer, by the way, is great. Most other mixers out there with this type of functionality are about 3 times as expensive. Yeah, there's no VU meters on here, but that's okay. Best bang for buck mixer I found. So yeah, that's the system. I'm going to go ahead and do a jam here, but I'm just going to switch. I need to get stereo output, so there's going to be a switch of the camera and then boom, jam. Thanks, guys.